For homework 1, you're going to recap the elements of the periodic table. You should have covered this in Year 9, but it might take a bit of remembering. So you need to open this document first of all, which is in Google Classroom. So it's called 2A Recap of the Periodic Table, and it's attached to the same post as this video was. You might need to click on the button in Google Classroom to access it, but then it should pop up. So it's a Google Doc. Once you get into the Google Doc, you're going to do a pre-quiz first of all to see what you can remember about the elements of the periodic table from last year. Don't cheat, so that means don't look at your periodic table or Google anything. You're just going to answer and see how you go. Then you're going to do some work on learning the elements again or remembering them, and then you'll finally do a post-quiz to see how you've gone. So first of all, you click on this link here in the homework document, and you'll see that as you click on it, something pops up at the bottom. If you click on that link, it will take you to a page that looks like this. Once you get to this page, you need to write down your class, or just click the option and then your full name, please. Then click Next, and it will take you through a series of questions to do with the elements on the periodic table. When you're finished, it will automatically give you a score out of the number that are there. Once you see that score, you need to go back to this document here, your homework 1, and in this button, this box here, you need to write the score that you got. So type in your pre-quiz result there. The quiz itself should probably only take you a couple of minutes. Then you'll go to this document and you will click on this link for Quizlet. Quizlet is an online vocabulary learning tool, and what I've done is set it up for you to learn the symbols and names for the elements of the periodic table that you need to be able to remember. So it should open up hopefully to a page that looks something like this, and you can see the list of all the elements there that you need to know about with their symbols and their names. You can click on the flashcards option to have a look at flashcards. So this is just a way of flicking through and memorizing them. So for example, when you see lithium pop up, you click on it and then click this option here to flip the card. So what you should do is read the word and then in your head or out loud say what the symbol is, and then it should flip it over to check. Then you can move to the next card. So sodium, I know in my head that that has the symbol Na, capital N, little a. So I should be able to click and flip it, and there it is. So that's one option with Quizlet. If we go back, there are also a whole bunch of other games here. So you can learn the words, you can check your spelling of the words, you can do a wee test, you can play a matching game, a gravity game, and I'm not sure what this option is because I've never used it before, but you can have a check yourself. Spend about 15 to 20 minutes using these different tools, work out which one works best for you, and then stick with it and have a go at recapping the elements. Once you've done that for about 15 or 20 minutes, you'll go back to your document from Google Classroom that has the homework instructions in it, and you need to click on this link at the bottom. This is the post quiz for the elements. If you click on the link at the top where you click to start with, it's not going to work because you've already completed that one. So make sure you click on the link at the bottom. Again, click on it and then click this option, and it will take you again to a quiz that looks like this. Again, it will ask you for your class and your full name, and you will go through the quiz, and at the end it will give you a score. Once you get your score, you're going to type it into this box, and it should hopefully have improved. If it hasn't improved, then you'll need to go back to Quizlet at some stage and go through the elements again.